Hi, my name is Rebecca Tran, and the purpose of my research is to analyze how communication has changed in the digital age of social media, particularly with the focus of the popular social media platform Instagram. I created 3 survey sets that analyze people's phone habits, Instagram activity, and online identities so that I can use this information that I gathered to really understand online versus face-to-face connections and how social media apps like Instagram might be disconnecting us further from relationships. Why is it that we feel the need to constantly be on our smartphones? Our phones are the first thing we look at in the morning and the last thing we see before we fall asleep. I believe this is because our smartphones give us the concept of connectivity and feeds into our addiction to our smartphones. Our lives are very plugged in. We're constantly connected, whether it is for work or for school or anything else. My challenge for all the people watching is to delete the Instagram app off your phone, disconnect from your smartphone for a bit, and have some real face-to-face conversations with people. This research will benefit everyone that lives a plugged-in life, which is most of us. I believe there's a fear of not being on our phone or constantly connected. Modern technology is so much a part of us now, our smartphones are like an extension of ourselves, just like Marshall McLuhan once said. These little touchscreen-enabled devices and the multitude of social media platforms they come along with are strategically designed so that we become addicted to staring at our screens. I think we can all agree far too often we find ourselves scrolling through Instagram while in the presence of others, when realistically we can be spending quality time together rather than just staring at other people on Instagram that we don't even know. Digital technologies, like our mobile devices, are shaping the relationships we have with others, with ourselves, and with technology, particularly in the world of social media. My research questions will be organized to investigate 3 main areas: social media activity, social media and smartphone habits, and online personas and identity and connection in the digital age of social media. My first step to collecting data was to understand users' Instagram activity, how often they're sharing photos of themselves, posting stories, and what kind of content they are consuming and accounts they follow, so I could get an idea of what people are interested in on this app. My research was done in a way to challenge my participants and have them really analyze their own social media and smartphone habits. I don't think people realize how much time they spend on their phones daily. Almost half my participants said they spend their screen time on their phone browsing Instagram constantly. 75% of my research participants said they agree that they spend too much time on their phone. First, is the type of content that we are consuming on Instagram impacting the way we see ourselves? How about how we see others? Constantly scrolling at images of fashion and beauty influencers living their best life online might not necessarily boost our self-confidence. Second, our attachment to our smartphones and social networking platforms like Instagram. Spending time off social networking sites is something that nearly all my participants wanted to improve on. Finally, issues surrounding social comparison online with validation and appraisals through likes and comments that are impacting users' self-esteem. Anxiety about what people will think of you, and most participants agree that social media is not important in daily life, but why do we spend so much time on it then? We are in continual contact at all times via our smartphones. How is online connection comparative to face-to-face connection, and what is the meaning of human connection in the digital age of social media?